Chen? Chen? Can you close that door? Please. Hey, Deadbeat Punk. It's just you here. I mean, this ain't gonna go well, is it? Right, let's continue. Should have done that before, shouldn't I? Really? That was a mistake. That's my first mistake. My second mistake was choosing this game to stream. But I'm going to do this until the bitter end. That's my plan. I mean, it's not a bad game at all. It's absolutely fine. Hey, Colin Ross Wilson. You are invisible. I can't see you on here, actually, which is weird. It's, yeah. I mean, according to this, I've got 2 viewers. I mean, that's great, isn't it? This has been a smash hit, this series. Right, let's get on with this. I've got a horrible cold at the moment, so I'm not sure this is going to be a very long one. Although, maybe we'll get to a TV episode, and that'd be good. Where did I get up to? Didn't I get up to a bit where I was getting really annoyed? Because I had to keep repeatedly shooting things. Right. That's true, Debbie Punk. It is quality over quantity. And you are some quality guys. It's good. It was a shootout, I think, yeah. But, yeah, and it is the weekend tomorrow, which is annoying. I've got to get up really early because I've got to go and take my daughter somewhere. That's great. Right. Okay. Let's get on with this. Oh, dear. Man, this is a new low, though. I mean, 3. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, the cold maybe would excuse me, but I didn't want to... I didn't want to let people down, and it's... I mean, I know no one cares about this one anyway, because no one wants to watch this game, because it's not very good. But I also feel bad if I don't do it, so it's, I thought, and also I want to get through it, to be honest, because then I want to move on to something better. Hey, Mr. Shasmel, good to see you. Yeah. So I'm not sure about streaming Mario Maker, because it feels like it's kind of Sean's thing, not mine. And I don't want to step on what he's doing, and cause he's doing a brilliant job with it, and, I'm not sure I could add much more than he can, apart from maybe being more fed up with things, and I don't think that's very entertaining, maybe. Yeah. I don't know why this still says Shenmue 2, because it is not. Even though on the... I don't know. This is ridiculous loading times, isn't it? Look at it. How long has this been? I mean, I've been chatting here for about 3 minutes or so. There we go, right. Oh, it's this, isn't it?
No, just go. We went to all this trouble to grab it.
Right, this is where we have the usual bit where I've forgotten the controls.
Make my own way out.
My plan is simple. There's a bridge to the
wasn't good.
mainland. Fight my way through anything Monarch would throw at me and then steal a car.
Switch
Drive
that
it
off.
back to the
Okay.
swimming pool.
Just remember, we need your ass alive for the next part.
Breathe. Well, already I'm going to die, aren't I? There we go, right, okay. That's a good start. Right, let's try again.
No.
This time
just
without,
go. We went to
with
all
less
this trouble
death.
to grab her. Beth, I'm counting on you to keep her alive. Make my own way out.
My plan was simple.
Let's go.
There's a bridge to the mainland.
Switch that off.
Fight my way through anything Monarch would throw at me and then steal a car. Drive it back to the swimming pool.
Just remember, we need your ass alive for the next part.
See, this isn't a great game to stream because of the fact that it's just a bit tedious, isn't it? Right. Let's see if we can get rid of that dude. He's annoying. Why does it change gun? I didn't ask it to change gun. I just run out. Okay, that's annoying. I've only got a shotgun, which is useless against these dudes. Right, I'm gonna have to go run back. Oh, I'm gonna die. Right, let's see if I can pick up something a bit. Okay, a light submachine gun. Is that a good one? Not bad. Right, I think that dude's done. What else have we got here? Right. Oh, it's one of those big dudes. Oh, he's down. Ah! Oh, right, okay. Let's there's a dude down there. Hey, Tigerman. Got on the controls. I was bossing this last week and now I just can't. I can't remember what to do. Oh, it's another one of those big dudes. Oh, damn it. Oh, come on!
Let's move up.
Right, that dude's down. I've got this. Oh dear. This is, who's left? There is a dude left. What's that guy there? Get down! Stupid idiot. Oh. Right, I need to get closer to do. I can't even remember what run is. I know there was something I could do to make myself go really fast, but I've forgotten what it was. Was it that button? There we go. Right, there we go. Good.
We're all clear. It was time for me to get gone.
Right,
that,
find the
I need
keys for
wheels.
the getaway car. Okay.
Valet parking.
Handy, isn't it? Leaving all the keys there. He looks very happy with that. Bit more, is there a run button? I don't remember. Ah, end of Act 3. See, I could have done that last week, but I just couldn't be bothered. Is there going to be some TV now? I hope not. Honestly, I hope there isn't TV, to be honest, because that would be ridiculous. Right, go on then, let's continue. No, no TV. We've got Littlefinger again.
Thing growing inside me. I've been fighting it for 6 hard years.
Yep.
Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Chronon syndrome. She was the only one who could administer the treatment that kept the sickness at bay.
Sorry.
Paul?
And Jack had taken her away from me.
How the fuck did this happen, Martin? How is it possible they managed to
I
take
didn't even know
her?
his name was Mark.
Paul, this is your illness talking. I'm on your side.
Ugh. Ugh.
Easy. You're...
They took her. Without Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are forces within Monarch working against you, and I believe Burke was just the tip of the iceberg. It wasn't just Joyce that did this.
Do you know, I have no
Sir?
idea what the plot of this game is,
We've
honestly.
recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there.
I know it's just basically a load of lads messing with time. That's it.
I want to go over Sophia's figures. If she's right, the fracture is escalating a lot faster than we anticipated.
You know the future. Dr. Amaral doesn't. Is the lifeboat even in a viable state for activation? She's
Where
trying
is
to
the
convince you
laptop?
the schedule's wrong. Why? To get you to rush this? To make a mistake? The people opposing you. She could be one of them.
Is this it?
She isn't.
Are you willing to bet the entire plan on that? I implore you, hold off on activation, Paul. Let me clean house before this gets completely out of hand. How do you want to proceed?
Somebody was working against me. Somebody close.
I don't know who to
Martin
choose.
Hatch. Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
Right, so who is this
All right,
dude?
Amaral.
Hang on, let's have a
Let's go
look.
fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it, despite everything we had been through.
She knew you'd never make it without those treatments. And then she took them away.
If she turned against me with what she knew, the damage could be immeasurable.
I don't know. Okay, let's have a look and see what if I choose
I
a.
want him apprehended. Immediately. So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
Sophia's loyal. She's always been loyal.
I don't think we can trust her.
I don't know.
The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before. She knows what it does.
Sophia's research had saved my life. Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
I don't know. Who shall I trust? I mean, ultimately, I don't really care. But then how's the story going to play out? Yeah. That's the thing, this is going to lead to a TV episode, isn't it? And which one would I rather see, or does it make any difference? Can someone choose for me in the chat? Just choose which one I should go for, because I don't know. Come on, Deadbeat Punk, give me, who's it going to be? Is it going to be, am I trusting Amaral or Hatch? Keep Martin. Okay, so I'm going to trust Hatch. Which one does that mean I've got to choose? Okay, so trust Hatch. Right. Okay, so I'm going for that
We
one.
need to stick to the original plan. Whether Sophia's date is good or not, we can't deviate from that. Clearly, we have been compromised. Put a team together. Find out who she's been working with.
Actually, I've already got something on that front. They just pulled this from the security feed.
My God, it's her.
Who?
Her, Martin. She's one of our employees. How the hell?
We got too big for you to screen everybody personally.
All this
We didn't have an idea
time
of
stuff
her
is
until now.
a bit annoying, to be honest.
Beth Wilder. She's one of our
That's true. It
uppers.
is siding with the good actor
We've already got a kill
over
team after, but
somebody
We won't be
else.
able to kill her. Not
that
yet.
they
How
got
can she
from
be
the
working with
agency.
Jack? How does she even know him?
I told you, Paul, we can't trust our own people. Who knows how deep this goes?
Find out. Beth Wilder. It was the first time I'd heard her name, but she had been there in the past.
I'm really sorry with the coughing. What's this about?
She'd been here the whole time, working against me from the inside. And she wasn't the only one.
This is so tedious, isn't it? Right, okay. No, it seems not many other people agreed with choosing Hatch. Hooray, TV time.
The treatments, they're losing their effectiveness.
There's no changing the inevitable. Time is just one closed loop. And no matter what I do, time ends.
Oh, we've been through this already.
I need to get in that lab. Something
Dude that needed the bathroom.
Lifeboat protocol. What is it that you're so threatened by, Martin?
Do I look threatened to you?
This is Dr. Amaril's report. The stutters, they're increasing in frequency.
What is that?
Chronon disrupted life form.
I'll tell you what, Frankenstein. It's probably not. It's fine. It's just really, really boring. I mean, it's just really dull. The action, the shooting, that stuff is pretty good. I wouldn't complain about that too much. But this stuff is real, not great. It's a very tedious story. It's very predictable. So I've just had to watch 2. Okay, so now we got. Okay, so now we've got the actual TV episode. You're right, Deadbeat Punk. They voted for Brexit, and they also will vote for Boris Johnson as well. It's a real what is going on moment. Right, now what's he up to here? Is he going to be an action hero now? Because I wouldn't mind seeing that, because this guy's a real loser. Oh, I hate things with eyes. Ugh. Is it over? Ugh. I mean, if you've got Game Pass, it's free on Game Pass. I mean, that's how I'm playing it. I certainly didn't pay any money for it. See, it's funny, isn't it? Because it's like this, as we talked about over the last couple of weeks. This was supposed to be the future of gaming, like this idea that it's like a mixture of like TV and games and all that kind of thing. But it's just cutscenes, isn't it? Basically, just extended cutscenes that take you out of the game.
I don't even know what the lifeboat protocol is.
It's a sanctuary designed to shelter a list of Monarch's essential personnel to weather the storm until they can develop a solution.
Essential personnel. So that means that I'd be on that list, right?
Not under Paul Serene's lead, you wouldn't. He's failed to see the value in his own people.
I mean, I think what they were probably quite excited about was this idea that obviously they could fuse the two. You've got like the TV and you've got the games, and that by this stage maybe the gaming was good enough that they could like mix the two and it wouldn't look too jarring. And that's kind of true to a degree, I guess. But it doesn't stop it from being really boring and like taking you out of the experience.
A being with that much power, the ability to take and give so freely, that kind of control, it should be feared, not worshipped. Yet people believe in it, just as people believe in Paul Serene. See, what's so scary about God isn't his control, but rather, if he ever lost it. Paul Serene's become unhinged, Charlie. He's triggered a catastrophe. He has the chance to fix it, but he's choosing not to. He's choosing to...
And it is also the other problem with the whole, the golfing quality between the actors.
Name the time.
And this is where we come in. We risk too much leaving the keys to the kingdom in one man's hands. We need insurance. There's something called the CFR. It's a crucial key to our survival and must remain safe. But as long as Paul is the only one with access to it, it isn't.
So it turns out that this dude, so this is Martin Hatch, and it turns out that I probably shouldn't have trusted him because he is going behind my back. Although, do I care because Paul's mad anyway?
See you as my right hand.
I'd be on the list.
Absolutely.
I would not want him as my right hand. Not with that beard.
Then I need to go back to Monarch. And that sort of privilege isolation can only be done from the inside.
Very true. He is a baddie.
That's good.
The island on lockdown, but the pump house on the west side has an old supply tunnel that runs beneath the bay. No one knows about it. You'll go unseen.
I mean, to be fair, he's the only person watchable in this.
Time is of the essence, Charlie. Better get to it. Commander Davis.
Yes, sir.
Have
Head to
him
the
shot.
perimeter lab. We're moving forward.
The frequency of the stutters is still unpredictable, but they're persistent. Erratic, but persistent.
I need certainty. If I initiate the protocol, there's no going back.
Mr. Serene, something like this. There is no certainty. We've never dealt with it before.
How long?
We've been running Dr. Amaril's simulations. It's hard to say without her to confirm, but...
Just give me a time.
The Joyce field could collapse within 8 hours. Mr. Serene, if you're going to proceed, now would be the time to decide.
See? Oh, look, it's a Windows tablet, it's a Surface. Microsoft's Brave New World. That didn't pan out.
Charlie.
Fiona,
Hey, bud. Where you going?
you're right. Time's ending, just like you said. And the lifeboat protocol? It's a place. They built it to protect people from the fracture. And the only problem is there's a list, and anyone who's not on it is pretty much fucked. But if we make it back to the mainland, then I can get us on the list. All of
This entire island is on lockdown. How are we gonna do that, Charlie?
There's a tunnel.
All right, if you are lying to me this time, I swear to God.
Get off! Tired of this shit. I don't know what your name is, but I don't have to put your name on shit, motherfucker.
What'd you do to him?
He's fine.
A rundown of the story. I absolutely can't do that. I mean, basically,
I got a pregnant wife.
there was a time travel experiment,
I'm thinking about right now.
and it went wrong, I think. One of them, whose little finger managed to like move around really fast or whatever, and this also affected the guy that he asked to push the button for no apparent reason. And now time is fracturing and splintering and they can escape this by going to some place. That's it, basically. I don't know what else. Also, it seems that Hatch is a bad guy, but I don't know why. And Monarch is bad, but there's also people inside it that are trying to stop things, but not sure if they're good or bad. This guy's an elite hacker, apparently, and he's working with Hatch because he wants to be safe. These two I don't know. I know one of them's from Monarch, the guy, but I don't know why he's working against them now. I can't remember. I need to read a Wikipedia article about this game, because I don't know.
Good evening, Dr. Emerald.
And also, I had someone shot at the beginning of the game, but I'm not sure why. And I don't know what's happening here. Are they doing another time travel experiment or something? I mean, it is partly my fault because I haven't been paying attention, but also I don't think it's very well explained.
Imprisonment. It's unsettling. It's time for you to rejoin the others. To return to the infinite.
I don't know what he's talking about. I know there's a scientist or whatever that got stuck because of the experiment. That is a very good point, Colin Ross Wilson. I was thinking that. You never see him smile usually in things, and okay, so he's just blown that up. Why?
How far along is your wife?
Oh yeah, and he's married. And she's having a baby.
Congratulations.
The wife, not her. Why is he doing that? Why is he looking all creepy at that girl? I mean, that was a proper Anakin Skywalker look that was.
What the fuck is that?
We're under the bay.
Yeah, don't look at me like that. So many cracking lines in that. My favourite thing about all the prequel stuff is Natalie Portman's delivery of pretty much any line with like zero conviction. It's amazing. We've got some water because this is under the bay, so obviously it's like that. That always works.
Let's go.
I wonder where this is filmed.
Yeah.
I'm good. When do you get...
Get on the fucking ground! Hey, ground! No, we're with Monarch! What don't you understand? No, get on the ground! Hey, no. Hey, I'm the one that called it in. I'm Hatch's guy.
One gun.
Yeah.
Where's she?
She's a chronon scientist. She's important. We have to get her back to Monarch right away. Please.
Get the fuck
Is the
out
other
of here.
dude dead?
Now! Yeah.
Just leave him there, I guess. Fine.
Gibson, I got Burke.
Fiona. Fiona.
Is that dude dead now? I mean, he's the one that had the wife and the pregnant. Is that? I mean, that was that. Okay, so it seems he's dead. That's okay.
I didn't know that they were gonna kill him.
Is that why they had that conversation about his wife and how pregnant she was to try and make you feel bad?
Are you stealing this car?
Just get the fuck out of here.
No, you're gonna need me.
I got what I needed out of you.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Why don't you open your eyes? The world is about to end. I'm trying to do something.
Yeah, you're a real hero.
Fuck you.
He is a bit of a prick, though, isn't he? See, Monarch Solutions does sound like some sort of like rubbish IT, like local IT provider. You know, company that will come and fix your Windows 98 laptops or whatever.
You know, I'm really gonna enjoy killing your wife.
Okay, so he's not dead, obviously. It did seem a bit obvious that was going to happen. Yeah, Andy, this is not Shenmue 2, although you'd probably be wishing it was. Yeah, because this is Quantum Break. I'll tell you what, Andy, I wish this was Shenmue 2. Because, as I've said repeatedly about this game, this is not a terrible game, it's just incredibly boring. Yeah. It is also that, yeah, I think it's about 90 gig. That was completely pointless. He's already slashed his throat. Don't know why he's shooting him still. I mean, that's the kind of thing that if you get caught by the police, they're going to really haul you up. It's like he was already dead, you can't claim self-defense. You shot him about 5 times in the head.
They're all good men. Monarch's finest.
But it has got Littlefinger in it, and it's also got the dude from The Wire.
Paul, what about my treatments?
I'm afraid so.
What treatments? What are they for?
You know what this means.
You don't know for sure.
That was not very
Jack.
convincing.
He wants me to become you. He wants me to suffer until the end.
Joyce and Wilder. But what was troubling me is who got them into Kim's life.
Yeah, that's the thing. It does look like Command & Conquer.
She paid a visit.
I mean, to be fair, after EA bought it, after EA bought Westwood Command & Conquer, but yeah, it looks like that. And as we've been saying, this was going to be the this is the future of gaming. This was here. TV.
She created them.
And then she took them away.
And the other thing you've missed so far is you've missed like the proper actors paired up with these agency people who are appalling, which you can really see the difference. It's funny. Yeah, this is absolutely no Heavy Rain. Oh, it's just tedious. Oh, this must be nearly over. That's the thing, Wonky. It's like the action shooting stuff is absolutely fine in this game. It's quite enjoyable, as you'd imagine, seeing as it's from Remedy. But this stuff, not great.
Liam?
Hey, pal. I'm glad you could make it. I was just telling your girl here how concerned about you we've been.
Oh dear.
We need to go.
Go. What's the rush?
That's the pregnant wife, not him. The other one.
Let's go.
Her. Casualty, isn't it? I did choose it, it was a mistake. It was a big mistake. Because, Andy, this was the future of gaming. This was the whole point. It was supposed to be a fusion of TV and gameplay. Which basically meant 30-minute cutscenes in between action sequences. But even the action sequences also have loads of dialogue as well that's pointless. Why is nobody stopping him from doing a murder? Like, someone could definitely have stopped him at that point. Look, his wife has just watched him do a murder. Is she going to look... Yeah, I mean, that's a face I'd probably do as well. Like, if you just watched your husband do a murder.
Emily, listen! Listen! Please! This is not who I am! This is not... I'm telling you, I never felt good doing this. I never felt good!
I never felt good doing this, even though I've killed quite a lot of people during the case... during the course of this game.
When I got back, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything to do. And Monarch,
Probably shouldn't grab her like that.
And they put me to work. And I swear to God, I couldn't.
And he says he's not enjoying it. He's like murdered a couple of people and then shot them repeatedly when there was no need to do so.
And we walked down the street because it was the only 2 nights at the bartender. She wasn't at school. And I told myself every night to ask you out. It took me...
Why is he telling her this nonsense? He's like, look, you like me because I was nice once.
Structure. You gave me purpose. I did this to protect you. I did this to protect us. Our family. I did this to...
I mean, if he found he was working for a dodgy corporation, he could have just quit. He didn't have to go and start shooting people.
Something terrible is coming, and I will explain to you on the way, but we have to move. We have to move right now. If you will just let me. If you will just let me.
That's the other thing, yeah. Why are the police not there at this point? He's done a murder, and there was the security guy clearly calling people, but nothing. Okay, what's Littlefinger up to? Oh, I'd kill for that hair these days. So he thinks it was her, even though it wasn't. It was actually him. Well, hang on, wait a... What? Oh, this is confusing.
Yeah. I'm at the perimeter lab. So I have some information about Martin Hatch.
See, that dude used, like, Hatch used the fingerprint that was the fake fingerprint to make it look like it was the woman, but everyone saw it was him, so what was the point of that? Okay, that's the end of episode 3. Now we can do some gameplay. Probably. Although, also, the other thing about this is that the cutscene, the loading time...
You took the one thing Mr. Serene needed to survive. Dr. Amaral. That made you priority 1.
Yeah, they made that clear. Monarch lined every escape route with barricades, roadblocks. I had to get to the mainland, but I couldn't do it by car. Needed a new plane.
All right, let's go.
Right, what am I doing now? Okay, I'm this dude again.
I think I'm gonna need a ride.
I don't know what he's doing. I know he was upset because his brother Pippin got killed or whatever.
I'll let you know as soon as I find some higher ground and get a good look at the situation on the bridge. I think it might be enough.
Right, here we go. It's all happening. Oh, this is the bit where I get stuck in it because there's some stupid puzzle. Yeah, look. Okay, let's look at that.
Get to higher ground.
See this? How high is that? Right? And he can quite easily do that and get onto it. Why the fuck in that last episode could he not even climb up on something of that height? What was that about? Look at that. No problem this time. It's stuff like that that always annoys me.
I don't know. Maybe you could sneak across?
Well, maybe.
Or I could pick you up.
See, he's suddenly become Prince of Persia.
Pretty exposed out here, so try to make it fast.
I'll be a lot better when you get me on that boat.
Oh,
Monarch's
the
right on my
Prince of
ass. I'm not
Persia.
exactly making friends out here. How's Dr. Amaral?
Still kicking and screaming.
Right, can we get out of this now? There we go.
Depends. Let me check.
Here he goes. What have we got over here? Nothing. Right.
Better get inside before the chopper spots me.
That was no need for that. Another cutscene.
We still have no visual on Joyce or Wilder. Doing
That's Joyce.
I can't stay here long, Jack. You're gonna need to be quick.
Yeah, about that.
Bad news?
Reoccurring theme of the night. I'm looking at the bridge right now.
If we let Joyce across that bridge, we're big sons.
It's getting tense out there. If I go anywhere near that thing, there's gonna be innocent people caught in the crossfire.
All right. Any bright ideas?
Our fire! There's no way in hell you're gonna get away with this!
Andy, I didn't know the game was going to be like this. I genuinely didn't.
Let me see.
And it was free on Game Pass, so, you know.
There's a pier under the bridge. You should be able to meet me there with the boat. A giant gas sign out front. Can't miss it.
Nice and bright for Monarch to see.
There's not a lot of options. Switching to Monarch frequencies. Be in touch soon.
I'll be there in a few minutes. Don't
Yeah, Duke Nukem Forever would not have been a good choice. That is not a good game.
Alright, Bobby's back, and we're getting reports of more and more of these Monarch.
Okay, how are we getting down there? Where's the fire pole?
What I'm most worried about is that in a second I'm going to cut to some bullshit
Bastards.
time puzzle thing, aren't I? That's the problem, you see, Andy, is that, you see, when you're looking at games, is the Cage stuff, often it's funny because it's so bad. Apart from Beyond Two Souls, which just broke me because it's just dreadful. And Detroit was funny because it was bad as well. But this is just tedious, mostly. It's a fine line. I mean, he is actually a genius at that, Cage, like coming up with stuff which is so bad that it's like laughably funny. And I think it's actually quite difficult to do that. You know, like, unintentionally.
that pier.
Right, let's do a lot of killing. I wish I could do more of those takedowns in one game. Just one. Alright, there's an exploding barrel around.
Enemy spotted! Fire in the hole!
Ah! I keep running out of ammo like every 5 seconds in this as well at the moment. There we go.
Keep your sights on that dock. He may try to escape by water.
Shit.
HQ? The civvies heard gunfire. They're freaking out up here.
Beth, change of plans. The pier's too hot. Gotta find another way across.
Almost there. Just wait 2 minutes.
I'm not putting Dr. Amaral at risk. I'll make it across that bridge, whatever it takes. I need to get him to the bridge. Cross it.
We got civvies trying to push through the line.
I mean, the stuff that I always enjoyed the most with the cage stuff was the whole, just like when he, like, wants to get a point across, but does it with zero subtlety. I mean, the classic case of that was that kid's drawing. I mean, that was just amazing. It was an amazing comedy moment that you couldn't, you know, that's genius to be able to script something like that. It's just that, unfortunately, it was unintentional. Okay.
Jesus.
Where do I go? So look, I can't climb over that, can I? I managed to climb up those other stuff, but no, not over that. Where do I go? This way? No, obviously not. I was trying to get... Oh, I don't know. Oh, we got one of these dudes. Brilliant. This is going to be annoying. This is going to be really irritating. I can feel it already. This is the other problem with this game as well, is the ridiculous loading times. Every time you die, I mean, this is an incentive not to die, because this will take at least sort of 30 seconds or so. Oh, let's do this bit again. I'll tell you what, I've been sometimes tempted to think of streaming Dark Souls 2 actually. because it is a game that I own that I would like to play one day because I never have done. But I don't know. Again, that's one of those things where that feels like it's Matt's thing now, and you know, like playing Souls games. So I haven't done it. See, I'm dead. I don't know what I'm doing. No, you know, he does like Sundays, doesn't he? He always does like Souls games. He's been doing it for a while now, so I was just thinking, oh, that's his thing, isn't it? I generally enjoy playing narrative games, just not really average ones like this one. Oh, come on, it's just... See, and if you skip it, you have to wait longer. Snatcher would be a good one. Unfortunately, I don't own a Mega CD. What else is it out on? I must have a better gun. I've got nothing. Oh.
That's my cue.
Okay, where else are there people? Over there. Right, let's see if we can actually do this. How do I do a shield? Can I do a shield or something? Time shield? No, maybe not. Is this that dude that I've got to like do him from behind? Yeah, it is, isn't it? And then get shot a lot. What? Oh. Nearly had it then. Got too close. Fucked it. Here we go again. Look at this, look. Ridiculous. Oh, fuck. Right. Right. Okay. I'm getting to the point now where this is annoying me. And where I almost can't be bothered to continue. Oh, for fuck's sake. The loading times. And then I have to go through here and there's another loading screen. Hang on, I saw a gun over there. Trouble is, I'm immediately surrounded by a load of bad dudes with guns.
Thanks for the heads up. Can't focus.
Stop chucking grenades at me! Oh, die. Come on, let me just shoot them. Right, I think that's all of them done. It's just the big dude. Now... cannot remember... Right, so what I've got to do is get behind him again. And we're waiting for my time to... If I fail this time, I am giving up for the moment because this is absurd. Fuck's sake. What?
Okay,
oh, there we
good.
go.
It's cool.
Right.
Just gotta make it across this damn bridge and I'll be clear.
Right, where do I go now? Now that's over with. I mean, we've just got to be mercifully happy that there hasn't been any rubbish puzzles this time. Although I'm sure that's coming up. This is the stuff from the demo, isn't it? So the thing with playing Dark Souls 2 is I'd want to play it. I'd quite like to play it with guidance, to be honest, because That's how I played Dark Souls 1. I did enjoy it a lot. But it's just the thought of going through another one of those games at the moment.
Oh no. This is so bad.
See you, Mr. Chasmel.
I knew
Right, here we go with the old terrible puzzles.
I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down.
3. There we go. It's the first death.
I knew I'd be dead in static rocks while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down.
Now what?
Frozen crash was a mess. Somehow I had to find my way across.
Although it was a mess, but fortunately there was lots of things conveniently placed around so I could climb over them. That helps. So where do I go now? Oh, it's one of those things where I've got to...
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship. The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly. The fracture was getting much worse. Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent...
I'll be honest, I just want to get to the end of this bit. Ugh. I should have played Rise, you know. That was another option. Well, unfortunately, I don't have Connect anymore, so that wouldn't have worked.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
I don't think there's that many, actually, Colin Wilson, because I had a look the other day, and I know that I'm well over halfway through now. So, I'm hopeful that this will not...
Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync. Crashing into each other.
Yeah, I'm hoping this is actually not going to be too much further in. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, put it this way, I'm probably only got about, 5 acts. So, I mean, this is like, I've already done Act 3. I don't know how many TV episodes are left.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
I mean, it's stuff like this that's irritating, isn't it?
The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly. The fracture was getting much worse. Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync.
There we go.
Crashing into each other.
Farley.
This was what the end of time would look like. Everything was broken. In chaos. Frozen. And no one would know.
Oh, it is Andy. It is.
Fracture was escalating. Objects were moving out of time, out of order, entire timelines overlapping. And it was gonna get worse, unless we could stop it.
3. Okay, that's the end of that bit.
You don't understand the power you're wielding. You need to hand this technology over to Monarch. I've
So
prepared
we're back to
for
this,
what
but
happens
I'm
next.
not going to do another section of this, I don't think,
No part of this plan of yours
because
involves stopping
I
it
don't
from
want to.
Even if I fix William's machine, what could you possibly hope to achieve? The end of time is coming. There's no way to—
Hey! This isn't a debate. I just watched a ship fast forward through a fucking bridge. Time is running out, and the fracture's getting worse by the minute.
And it cannot be stopped. Paul has been to the end of time. He's witnessed it
I can tell you what though, Andy, this is nowhere near as bad as playing Beyond Two Souls. That was one of the worst experiences I've ever had playing games. Incredibly tedious.
He knew that the fracture would occur, but he also knew that it could be fixed. Will built a way to stop the fracture. This.
And also, I mean, I played Fahrenheit, I think before this. No, when was Fahrenheit? I don't remember. That was a while ago, and like Fahrenheit was, I mean, that's a bad game.
Get there faster.
That's aged very, very badly.
Or you can agree to disagree.
I mean, obviously it wasn't great to begin with, but it's yeah, really bad.
I'll have to run diagnostics on the machine. I can't promise anything before that.
Nick, take Emerald to the machine. Keep an eye on her.
You got it. Welcome to the team, Doc. Don't make me shoot you.
He is a hack. I absolutely agree with you on that, Andy. That's yeah, we are in full agreement on that.
Jack.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I don't want to play anymore tonight. But I'll be back hopefully to finish this at some point soon. I mean, I'm almost kind of tempted to just do a couple of these, like one after the other, just to get through this and finish it, move on to something else. Because yeah, this has not been a great choice, and that is my fault. So there you go. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Matt is back on Sunday for Bloodborne, and that's it, I guess. So thanks, and see you next time. Bye bye. Oh dear.